Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a game for you in the Tier 6 destroyer FUBUKI. It's part of the Japanese torp boat line and eventually leads to the Shimakaze at Tier 10. Highly recommend new players try this line. If you're thinking about getting into World of Warships at all, if you want to play DDs, Japanese line's definitely a good route for new players to go. So here we're travelling down the channel on the eastern side of the map here. I'm in a division with two of my friends and somebody smoked up at the end of the channel, so I'm just going to throw some torpedoes in that general direction and see what happens. Sometimes you can get lucky. Sometimes catches people off guard if they're loitering in smoke for any length of time. In retrospect, I shouldn't have used my own smoke screen there, I don't think, because it's denying vision to my team. So I would say I made a mistake there initially. So my plan is to go a little bit deeper into the channel and turn right between the two islands, and hopefully I can get eyes on whatever's around. I really want to spot the DD because I know there's a T61 in the game and he's a powerful DD. He has hydroacoustic search consumable, and if he gets close to my friends here, he could cause some issues. Now I can see a Kirov on the left there. That's a Tier 5 Russian cruiser. I'm going to send some torpedoes at him, and lo and behold the T61 turns up, so I get a shot off on him, but he hits me as well. I do cause a fire on him, do a little bit of damage to his engine as well, so could have been worse. I've just managed to duck into cover, so now I choose to take an open water gunboating stance against the Kirov, which is probably not wise, but I'm trying to juke his shots, and so far it's going alright. Sometimes if you go reverse and then go forward a bit and then reverse again, it can kind of confuse players a little bit, and I'm not taking too much damage at all, but I think I'm starting to push my luck a little bit. He's catching on to my game now, I think, so yeah, and he manages to hit me. Oh, fair play to him. I do manage to set him on fire, which is great. Happy about that. Now, we also know here there's at least two BBs, an Iron Duke, a New Mexico on the enemy team. And yeah, I'm really starting to suffer a little bit here against this Kirov. I really shouldn't have been doing that for so long. I've nearly lost half my health already, as you see. And to be fair, the FUBUKI at Tier 6 hasn't got a lot of hit points to start with anyway. It's only got 12,900, so you kind of need to be careful, and it's a torp boat, so you really shouldn't be playing it like I am in this game. So the New Mexico comes into view, and I'm thinking, yeah, we could get some torps off here. Particularly with the Iron Duke pushing round with him as well. So my plan is to launch against the New Mex and the Iron Duke and see what we can get done. So I'm going to go forward and just hide behind the island again for a little while and see if we get any luck with the torpedo send. That's one on the Duke of York. Maybe get one on the new Max as well, we'll see. So the Iron Duke, sorry, Iron Duke, not Duke of York, the Iron Duke's pushing round. So I'll set a smoke screen, is well within my detection range. And I'm going to kind of reverse, and hopefully the smoke screen will extend a bit further so I can continue to reverse. So I can eventually get my torpedo arcs round far enough so I can get a salvo into his side. Now, he's approaching my assured detection range, which is 2 kilometres, and there you go, it triggers the detection. So I'm spotted, but I've got the torps away. And I send another set against the New Mexico as well. But you can see I've taken a hell of a lot of damage there doing that. But, you know, done quite a bit of damage as well. Nearly up to 60k in a kill. So it was kind of worth it. So now I decide just to chill in the smoke for another... Well, I've got 30 seconds of smoke left and I can just spam HE into the Kirov. So at this point I'm starting to panic a little bit because you can see the smoke screen is running out, but my teammate does get the cruiser there, which is great. And I'm gonna try and get some torpedoes into the New Mexico. I mean, he's spotting me. I'm hard detected. My detection range is 6.1 in the ship, so and there's no getting out of this channel now. So I'm expecting to die at any second. Kind of panicking doing a 50-point turn in this very difficult area, and yeah, I managed to get the new Max, and a Leander turns up, so surely I've got to die now, right? All he has to do is turn his guns. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to die anyway, I might as well just shoot him. My friend kills him, which is wow, yeah, I couldn't quite believe that. Quite a funny moment. So we'll talk about the upgrades. Main armaments modification 1, engine room protection, torpedo tubes mod 1, and propulsion modification 1. So a pretty good mix for this boat, I think. 3 smoke screens. And the engine boost gives a +8 to maximum speed. Now I'll have a look at the commander skills that I use. Preventative maintenance is a must-have, in my opinion. Last stand also, and concealment expert, have to have that. Radio location. Swift in silence is a new skill I've decided to use. It gives a +8% boost to the ship speed whilst it's not detected. Fill the tubes, -10 torpedo reload, and swift fish gives +5% to the torpedo speed. And grease the gears so your turrets actually turn, which helps a lot. So FUBUKI has 3 triple launchers for its torps, and they do 10 kilometres, which is amazing at tier 6. Now we'll talk about the guns. 8.4 second reload time, so yeah, it's a long reload, so you can't rely on your guns, but you can use them. They do good alpha. The torpedoes reload in 68.4 seconds in this current specification as I've got it set up, and 10 kilometre range, as I said. And the guns will fire out to 11.5 kilometres fully upgraded, and the boat does 36.8 knots without a speed boost. So back to the game, and I've managed to extract myself from that channel, and I see a Graf Spee in the distance, and I'm thinking, because he's turning, I think he's going to turn and go back between the two islands. So I'm setting up for a torp send, and I'm going to predict that he's going to go through that channel. So I'll send the last set right on the channel, hopefully predicting his turn. So we'll see about that. Yeah, as I said, I love this little boat. I think it's my favourite tier 6, to be honest. And I think I've achieved like an 80% win rate in this boat, all told, and I've had quite a few games in it. A few hundred, I would think. So yeah, that first set was a bust. They'd have caught him if he'd have probably carried on across the map. Second set there, barely misses him. But I think, yeah, he's looking right at those torpedoes as they sail straight into the side of his ship there. So that was a nice kill there. I enjoyed that one. So what to do now? I mean, I don't want to get involved with their two destroyers. The T-61 will absolutely wreck me with his guns, and they've got a Gremiashi as well on the enemy team. So I'm basically sailing in the opposite direction to those guys just to stay away from them. Both of those ships are way more powerful with the guns. So I want to deal damage to the battleships here if I can. But there's a CV in play, as you see, and the Ranger's coming over with some bombers. I'm trying to avoid getting detected here for obvious reasons, but I do manage to get detected. However, he's sending his bombers over to our Leander, who's just behind me. So I'm going to make a turn and do a torp run on this bay in here. I'm going to try and get as close as possible. I mean, he's still quite a long way away. But with the 10km torpedoes on this little ship, that isn't a problem. And yeah, it looks as though he's going to kind of turn into this channel, so it's just a matter of choosing where to send the fish, really. Send a couple of sets to the left and one sort of right where I think his bow's going to be. And at this point I smoke up because the CV's coming back in with his bomber. Then the Dunkirk is on very low health all of a sudden, so I'm going to get a shot into his superstructure, and yeah, that kind of worked out. Bit of a kill secure there, no doubt, but I think it was worth it. Might have saved the Leander some pain as well. So what to do now? Maybe go for the Bayern, but looks like our T-22's got that angle well covered, so that's great. I'm thinking we could probably pressure the cap now, so I'll drive out of the smoke screen. Still mindful of the carrier, of course, and I'm sure he'll be searching for more targets over here. And we see a fur attacker hiding behind an island 12.5 kilometres away. So I ping the players and tell them to shoot the target, and I'm going to take some shots myself. One salvo away. I'm going to shoot another salvo. Maybe we can get lucky with this one. And yeah, looked like his ship bounced out of the water then. And yeah, the bombers are coming in, so I'm kind of trying to avoid getting hit by those, but I think at this point it doesn't really matter. There's only 2 ships left on the enemy team, and I think the T-22's got eyes on the Ranger. But I think I think this guy really wants to do something about me. I mean, wouldn't you? I'm on really low health, so I'm going to make a full turn here, and that kind of puts his drop off, I think. I managed to shoot an aircraft down as well, which is quite amusing in the FUBUKI. Not known for its AA potential power. But yeah. And the T-22's dropped some torps on the Ranger by the look of it. And he's shooting him. He's doing some damage as well. And he gets him. Nice job, T-22. Very nice. So I think, yeah, they've only got the... Oh, right. That's the end of the game. Yeah. So, 96,000 damage. Kraken unleashed for 5 kills. 10 torpedo hits, 32 gun hits. 1541 base XP. And yeah, got the new Max Iron Duke Graf Spey for attack at Dunkirk. Did quite a bit of damage to the Kirov with the guns. And made a few credits as well. So, a successful outing. And I still don't know how I survived. And thanks as always for watching, guys. I'll catch you later. Alright, bye bye.